Hi lovely viewers, it's me again, your one and only Mutati Mpundu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my channel, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the red subscribe button down below and turn the bell icon to join the notification squad. Don't forget to like, share and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this video in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you lovely viewers.
I feel for my brothers and sisters that are still thinking that Balungu will go on a plan B. Like you have mentioned, Balungu failed the party when it was in power until it was voted out. From the time he came back into active politics, Balungu has been calling for his fellow opposition leaders to join him. But because they have got no hope, they don't want. He tried to push himself kuuka wanendo pata kujawabwerako. So in short, by Edgar Lungu, really, I don't know if it is people that are surrounding him that are misleading him or he's misleading himself. There's nothing that he can do at this point. The man was declared uneligible by the court. And there's nothing he can do. There is nothing. And because that is what the law says. So if anything, even when plan B, don't you see that why the Lungu is forcing himself on other leaders? The same KBF after Watandizira, I end 24 hours 01 going to seeking injunction against the election of Mozam. Today is crowing there kunyumba GBM wendo kudiazim. He can't see that people, they know that he just want to use them so that he can achieve his agenda, which he told us when he was being interviewed by Voice of America, that he want to defend his family and his slogans. So, as Zambians, we are 20 million Zambians. Why don't we look forward to see other leaders coming up after UPND, after 40 years from now? We have leaders that we image. Even me, I want to be president. Even Tayari want to be president. Why Balungu kuti wachejani manje Balungu? Wakatetele vimakada 40. Bagambo tigulira mafaya tenda kwa 1 million each.
Kwasira, no. Because you have made the point. Zikomo.
All right.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Chiluvia.
Yes, sir.
You know, I admire your intelligence. These guys, what you are advising now, I wish they could listen to you. This is the time to bring in somebody. Whether you bring them in or they come in on their own, this is the time. I agree with you entirely. There's no need to be wasting time waiting for endorsements and all that crap. So, Chirufia, me, I'm suggesting probably we go for either Fred or John Sangwa.
John Sangwa. Oh, okay.
And Fred has got resources. Yeah, he's got resources. So we can put him up there. Joins Tonse. And he becomes a presidential candidate. The other strong candidate, as I said before in my message to you, is lawyer John Sangwa. I don't know if he has got the resources to as you are saying, it requires a lot of resources anyway. I agree with you. So yeah, that's what I think. But you are very intelligent. You are articulating the real issues. You are not fumbling around. You are not playing to the gallery So I agree with you entirely. Let us put somebody, and Lungu is not going to stand. Plan B or no plan B or whatever, that's just crap. Bring in somebody, let somebody stand.
Thank you.
That somebody must be supported fully.
Thank you.
So
Hello? Hello? Yeah, I'm quiet. Yeah, I'm quiet.
Program yenu na tuliko kawashikia. Yeah, nomba icho ndipo kuikusha kupene. Put it background what started before you started. Walungu lo baulu sina my election. By such that the UPN couldn't let go. They were still poking the man even in his retirement. Retirement mulia that pocket funds. Two more they were still poking. Babuela Putti, Babawati politics, he would retire. So in it to national Fukuisha, you much better example of what you more but two more they came for you. No Lungu guaranteed wala kwatanga wachita retire. Atibala vale kanisa, people not to issue but even if you give up, they will still come for you. So ni guarantee Lungu wala kwatanga kireka abantu na balandi.
Okay. Very good. Your question, Mwaipusha, a very good question. A very good question. And let me just hang up so that I can respond to it.
Okay.
But I will not take another call until I respond to this question. Okay?
Okay.
So this question is a very good question. But Lungu was straight retire when he lost the elections. He retired, but UPND was following him. Even me, when I went to them, surrendered, I've surrendered. They still continued following me. Number this time around, Lungu Ngabachta retire. What guarantee do we have that they will not be harassing him? I follow you. I follow you and I appreciate that question. The issue is, suppose Lungu continue fighting, will it make it any better? He's being followed, he's being harassed. But okay, let's imagine, let's say by UPND, yes, they are bad, and you can't trust them. Okay, you can't trust them, like me. And some of you are even saying, no, Tayari is doing this because he wants to come back. No, I'm not. I don't trust by UPND. I cannot come back to Zambia, and I'm not coming back to Zambia. So don't even think that I'm doing this so that, by UPND Vandekereko. Dirty. Once beaten, twice shy. Once beaten, twice shy. So I cannot be foolish. I was with them. I was talking to them. I was doing all sorts of... I met different people. Different people I met. But still, they were continuing on me. So how can I come back? And I agree with you. It's the same thing with by Edgar Lungu. But the question that I'm asking you is that, okay, twaiva tiyo panti by UPND ba befi, tawakabala kereko. Nomba ba haka inde ichile ba Edgar Lungu, ngawachita continue. Elo chala ba fwa. That is the question. Mwingiri demo. Okay ba UPND, yes, bali vipe mitima. Tawakacha. Nomba nga chakwa tabale kere ba haka ba Edgar Lungu tabale kere. Bachita continue ma politics yabo. Chala ba fwa shani. Chala ba fwa shani. How is it going to help ba Edgar Lungu? Him continuing. How is it going to help him? You want guarantees, but how is it going to help him to continue if it is not going to be worse? In my view, it is just going to be worse. In my view, it is just going to be worse. Because you cannot continue fighting, when your friend has got all the advantage. Chawama, you withdraw, then abantu bakumwa awo but kwena uyu muntu mono muntu alileka nokuleka but ule mkonkanya pofye. And this is why I'm even bringing in the church, because once the church is involved, Baaka in the may not listen to us, but at least he may listen to the church leaders. At least the church leaders will be able to tell you, is your brother, whatever differences that are there, can we let go of them? That's why I'm bringing in the church, because I know this one is not an easy one. It's not an easy one. Balungu is not easy as well. Balungu is not easy as well. It's not easy. Hakainde Ichilema is also not easy. So this requires prayers. And as a man of faith, I believe it can be done if the church leaders really commit to this. And you need to do it now. Don't come and start talking don't come and intervening. Prevent this. Me, I'm seeing that what is going to happen is not going to be good. Balungu being arrested is not going to be good. So can we stop it? So that is my response. If, okay, HH cannot be trusted, UPND cannot be trusted. But if Balungu continues, what will happen? Is it going to help him? Is it going to help a situation? It's not. That is my response. Hello? 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 Hello?
Mr. Tayan.
Yes.
Mr. Makateka Mrishana.
Wino Veshana Imunka.
I will prefer this is Malembeka Jonathan.
Okay, but Jonathan.
The Vice President for Zambia, the youth NGO in Zambia.
Okay.
Me, I have concerns about the governance in Zambia. One, my first concern is the judgment eligibility of Alungu. The judges made a very good judgment. It was done in detail. But I don't agree with it on one principle that before the judgment was passed, the president made a lot of certain changes at the Concords. Therefore, the judgment was already, it was already calculated. So that judgment that the Concord made, though it was well delivered, but the manipulation that was done at Concord prior to the judgment ruined everything. And every well-meaning Zambian must condemn the manner in which the judicial system was handled at that particular time. It set the worst precedents in this country, and I have no fear of favor. Secondly, the way Edgar Lungu has been knocked out using the Concord is the same way Boma Lusambo and Malandi was done.
Yes.
So the precedence that the UPND is doing is that of using the courts to determine how the election results are supposed to be, and this must be stopped. Because the country right now does not have a trusted judicial system that we can be able to rely on, say this judgment that has been passed on is truly the way it's supposed to be. It's a shame that the Concord, the institution that is so big, can make a decision and at the same time turn against itself. That institution must be dissolved. Any other government that would come, we should just leave the Supreme Court. That's my submission number one. Submission number two is that Edgar Lungu at the moment, the issue of him continuing in politics or not continuing is not important. What is important is, does he have rights as a citizen of the Republic of Zambia to participate and take part in any political dispensation? If he has, then he has the right, because as it stands, Edgar Lungu already, his children has lost a lot of things, even himself, whether he goes or he withdraws, there is very little that is there to hold on for Edgar Lungu. So it's important to go for it, because technically speaking, Edgar Lungu, there is very little left for him. Very little, I'm sure you understand what I mean. So for him, it's better he stays on the race, support whichever candidate can be there, put his weight behind, so that at least in that way, the UPND government will be able to even begin to perform very well, because they know that if we can't, the pressure that is coming with Edgar Lungu and the other person you support, it will be able to make them to really run for their money. And this system of...
Thank you. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Ted, how are you?
Fine, thanks. How are you, sir?
Good, bro. My name is Chip. My name is Chip, calling you from Mutati.
Yes, sir.
I've been following your program. I think you have a point, especially on the big man, Mr. Chaco. Like you always put it, many people are just cowards. They invest everything in the old man, then they don't want to show themselves. So even the issue of pushing him, no plan B, like you have said, it will not work, and it has never worked. Let's face the reality. So if the man can go in the retirement like he did at first, even the pressure for the government to push him, in my view, it will be less. It will be less because it can't do anything because he's not in the governance system. So, yeah, so in my view, continue advocating. If it's the church who one day will realize also, then better for him or the interest of our nation. Otherwise, these fights are not for children.
Politics, they are.
It's serious. Serious. It's very hard. It's very, very hard. And I wish even him, sometimes he should realize the advice that you give to say, maybe let me leave it. We see if there will be a change. Because this issue of saying, last time when he stopped, the UPNG was following him. No, that's the African politics. Once you are a former, there will be a lot of issues. But you need to stand on strong. You need to defend the family, like you have said. Who does that? You can defend your family. You ain't there. And when you come in public, even talking, you need to show that you are a former president. Don't talk much if you still have a view to stand. But don't show video, I feel, na yesu jamudamangala na my feelings. So better, you come and say plan yako. I should do this next if I have an opportunity. Thank you, Mr. Tayo.
Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Good evening, Mr. Tayo.
Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Tayo.
Yes, sir.
Yes. My contribution is the person Edgar Lungu is going to anoint. That's the person who will go for. Not the other way around, And also, Mr. Tayari, it's better. Okay, you are not trusted, Mr. Tayari. You are changing goalposts here and there.
So wait a minute.
Like that, you are confusing people.
Wait a minute. How I took time to explain my changes. Like, for example, the first time I was supporting the Alebo de Rapo, I was arrested and I was not well represented and my family suffered. I went to UPND so that they can drop the cases. They didn't drop the cases. Edgar Lungu paid the 20 pin, and that's how I went back and revived the Alebo de Rapo. So far, there is eligibility case, and the eligibility puts Edgar Lungu out. Where am I confusing you? Where am I not reliable? Show me.
Okay, the issue is, why don't you wait for the same Lungu and PF to come up with their own statement, their own plans, then we follow that, than you to be going ahead of them.
Very good.
Where you want them to follow what you want yourself.
Very good.
It cannot work like that.
Wait.
Okay, we know that we know that your person is Munduvire. If you put Munduvire under your own party and stand there, is he going to win?
Wait.
Let him go and stand in Petauke there, Munduvire, under your own party, Mr. Dad.
Listen.
And see if he's going to get any vote.
Listen. I don't want to cut you. I want us to have a conversation. You are saying, let them make their own statement. Haven't you heard me talking about time? Do you know how much time we have between now and the elections? 14 months.
Yeah, time is running out, yes.
Yeah. So
yes.
Don't you agree with me that time is running out, isn't it?
Yes.
So isn't it fair for me to call that whatever has to be done is done now? Isn't it fair for me to do that?
Yes, but the issue is engage them, see what the plan they have.
Haven't
If
you-
that
haven't
plan
you
B is
heard
there, we
me?
don't even know what that plan B is.
Haven't you
So
heard
if you
me?
rush it forward,
Well,
Yeah.
you have the patience, I don't have it. That's just agree there. You have the patience, I don't have it. And allow me to continue. Hello?
Hello, Watani Mlishani.
Wina wena familisha name.
Wina wa boss. Watani namuna kwa kuja shiri ya conciliation. Nina tirafuati nakadimbi reconciliation kuti yawo amanganshi. Yambire kuli imwe bachirufya tayari mwe bali kufyalo. Muchita reconcile na ba HH. Pakutira mwabwela mu Zambia because mwayama mwali balala mwe bakwete pressure ni mwebo Lungu ali muno mwamona Lungu utakwete pressure mwe bakwete pressure ni mwebo ero ni conciliation batukutaya ni mwaleta ni chitai muna ipwa batali it's better mwalefa eka mwabe bayupendi kutira tubani ya jenda mwampela ya shupa taya gombe amena Zambia balefa Edgar Lungu uli wonse wakatika Edgar Lungu ewa bena Zambia wakakonka pambe pa problem bataya abena Zambia po bamisudira nichi mumulekanya Edgar Lungu chita point dozi uli wonse sabena Zambia bale ipusha tinishi mulimini na pesa question yandi bachirufya tayari
Yo, now for I should first reconcile with the HH. Forget it. Me and the HH at this point in time, we cannot reconcile. I don't need it. I'm here. I'm here now. I am here. I'm okay. And you are saying Edgar Lungu is inside, he's okay. Look at Edgar Lungu the way he's living. Look at Edgar Lungu the way he's living. Look at all his children. All his children, including his wife. And there is more to come. There is more to come. I don't need reconciliation with Hakainde Hichilema. I am here and I'm not a former president. I'm fighting to be president. Edgar Lungu has already been a president before. Finish Areluisha. Why can't he just put aside? Why fight with HH? I'm going up. And I know where it is going. Anyway, we come plan B. Hello?
good evening, Mr. Tyler.
Good evening.
Great. I'll be quick on this issue, sir. So I just want to let the Zambian people know, many of me, like me, are UPNG, but have no other option but to rally with the UPNG, in support of His Excellency the President of Zambia, Mr. HH. Okay? Even though we're seen to say things are not really that good, but we have no choice right now. Okay? We are just rallying again, with him. So if at all there would be a serious opposition party that could just pop out, trust me, many like me right now would really vote for that party.
I agree with you.
Hello?
I agree with you. I totally agree with you. And that's what I want now. That's what I want, exactly that.
Yes.
That's exactly what I want now. I want us to have an opposition that will come up. And that person should be a person that can put up himself, not a person that is waiting for Edgar Lungu to anoint him. Because really, Edgar Lungu himself is not a fighter.
Yes.
He's not a fighter.
No. Mr. Tayari, look, 18 years of school, or is it 17 years of school, you have an NRC and you're waiting for somebody to point at a leader to say, okay, now you can vote for this one. That's when people rally against, rally with him. That is not Zambian. Let's wake up, Zambians. Let's really wake up. I really suggest we should wake up. And then just so, I don't know, but personally I'm UPND, but I think as things are, I think I would really reintroduce CP at the end of it all. I mean, that's the only people that now are seen to say, okay, could do something. Because this Tonse alliance, and now I'm sure it's really a circus, you know. We don't know what is really going on. If somebody could really just emerge, honestly, a lot of people would just fall. You know, this is the time for one person to just stand and just emerge. Honestly, people would vote for that person like nobody's business. A lot of people are dying for that. But we're seeing circuses everywhere. So my plea to all Zambians, please, let's wake up. And on the opposition as well. Just stand up. Somebody, please, we're crying.
Thank you, my brother.
Stand up and we'll vote for you. Thank you, sir.
I know for a fact, if somebody really emerges, I mean, people will rally behind him. If really a person has got the capacity, you don't need Edgar Lungu. I'm telling you, if you have got the capacity, you don't need Edgar Lungu. You can actually come up and you can... hello?
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
My contribution, the issue for this, our topic, you know, currently there's nothing which can happen without Lungu getting involved. Because the issue is, if we go ahead and choose a different person, then also Lungu comes with a different person. It's not working. So the best...
I think this person called earlier. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Yes.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, Channel President.
Yeah, I'm Kwashan.
We know. You just see, if you move to a panto, Walungu Padavajandira Tinyama politics takuri. Ushe our president a group ya kile file no lava konka. The answer is no. So manje ngabalika bafumamu to abatrasta shana tawa kabakongi. Bantu osuthulo kwisho ukuthi ababaniswa wanabisho ukuthi even ngatabe president but is a Maradona, he can allow someone to score. Yeah, pastor avana president. So yours if 50-50. Either valiki tavaliki kuwakonga kwena tete variki. Panavishwa potential vakwete. Olonga tumone futi pali wa opposition otu kwete. Vamimbira vena, you know, tingrada ema problem twailite. Mutava po kansela, tava po shari, tava po MP, esa para pamu. Fyose futi kuyali pefini. Tuwande kuri avambia wa so mutu kwete fe, no yu kwene. O tulekonga pantu awaba neswa tabara futuremo mona ni kuro dijari kumakoti kuliwa ECZ kuliwa polisi konse fefuta Filipo Bwino tapali Filipo Bwino yakobati urabanturenda to Walungu bafumemo batushe ni shicharo chara abashari mona ni parliament muni azuru yona yena bali nanku paka mwala muno. So apo trefu abantu akwefiri monga bali Walungu bakwete kwa abantu nabere bali mwakwa to kuri ole tu pushing emkwa inevo ningaranda kufefi
na totela. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Sorry, am I through?
Yes, you are through.
Okay, first of all, Brother Terry, I would like to commend you for being so frank. You're being so frank, big man. Let me just go straight to the point. Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, sir. First of all, Amdara, ICL, very greedy. It was ICL because ICL in the first place, they want to get such fun to PF because of his greediness and selfish. If ICL was wise enough, if ICL was wise, 2021 was not supposed to be on the ballot paper. He was supposed to be very far from the ballot. He was supposed to just push in someone else rather than him being on the ballot because him being on the ballot, it was just trying to force things. He did his part for 7 years. 2025 was supposed to hand over the ball to someone else, but because of his greediness, his mistake costed the entire organization of White Patriotic Front. If Basata was to wake up today, Bangabuli Edgar Lungu, Edgar Lungu, Unamtima Oye, Pandora, don't such a Spanja PF. Away from that, looking at how things are right now, it won't be an easy battle for Edgar Lungu to fight HH, but it won't be an easy battle for ECL to fight HH because the ECL failed to defuse HH whilst he was in opposition. Now that he's in power, he's in the driving seat. There's no think he can outsit HH. HH is a giant. Me, I'm not UPND. I'm just a mere citizen of this country. Are you there, comrade?
Yes, we're hearing.
Yes. At the moment, Mamdala ACO doesn't have the capacity to fight HH. Walungu doesn't have the fighting spirit. Walungu doesn't have the fighting spirit which is capable to fight HH. Lungu was given the PF presidency on a silver plate. He did not fight for PF. Like the way HH has fought from the struggle to build UPND to be where it is today. Honestly speaking, HH came from a very came a long way. He came a long way, comrade. Chayatari. I'm not UPND. I'm not supporting HH. I'm just a citizen, but I'm not talking about from the both sides of the coin. HH came a long way. He deserves where he is today because of his resilience. Do you really think that fighting spirit which HH persevered all that long? Is it the same which Lungu can have to fight HH? I don't think so, comrade Diary. Your advice is timely. ECA wants to retire and go to the farm just to watch the game on a distance.
Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Mr. Terry. How are you, sir?
Fine, thank you.
This is Mr. Macha calling you.
Please go ahead.
Nomba Mutati Murera ndati Dimana president manje muri putikari, we want to support you.
My time will come, my brother. Niliben dalama. Apa niliben dalama. That's why I am not putting myself there. That's why I'm pushing. But at the moment, I'm pushing those who have resources so that they can go there. When they go there, they can also give me an opportunity to be part of government. And I will learn my ropes. From there, that is when I will come and contest an election. So I've said that very, very clearly. My time will come, not now.
Now, as we want now, Kain, to...
You want now, but if you have money, I can do it. But now we don't have money. You and I, we don't have money. So thank you for the confidence, but we don't have the resources to run. We don't have. So this isn't a man here. No, we can do it. Let us first get the resources and possibly even enough experience. Me, I'm still learning. I want to be, when I'll be a president, I want to really make a difference. I'm not power hungry. I don't want just to be president. No, I want to make sure that when I'll be there, I will change the lives of Zambians for the better. Ziko Mwamvera. Hello?
Mutati.
Yeah.
Mutati. Good. Mutati tole mikongo fo mulelanda. Fishing kamulelanda ma leaders besunga tiwa umfo fo mulelanda chawa masana. Hello?
Yes, tule umfo.
Yes, our leaders won't for mulelanda watayari. Amulande fiamano wakutwa konke fo mulelanda. I think we can go somewhere. Okay, my brother.
Thank you. Hello? Hello? Yes, sir.
Ganabesa. I'm Fauri. Because if you think you can get it from silver platter, wafu fumuleve, but that I can assure you. The reason why anyone who's coming and will say whatever they're saying, no ECL, it's because ECL has the weight. It's because ECL has the weight to push. That's why now even you have jumped on the same trajectory. Because without ECL, the equation is not balancing. My advice for you is that it's your opinion. Just leave ECL alone. With his ambitions, right now is doing the right thing, is putting the opposition leaders together, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
He talked to the other guys, is bringing them together, which is the plan, which is we want. The opposition leaders can come together. No, let me finish. Problem, you are cutting us.
No, I'm
problem, you are cutting us. How do we conversate?
I'm going to cut you because I will never cut you. Who have I cut? So you want me to cut you? I can cut you. I want to have a conversation with you. I want to have a conversation with you. So let's talk.
Okay.
Don't run a show according to what you want. This is my show. So listen, I'm asking you. You are saying Edgar Lungu is putting the opposition together. He's putting the opposition. That's what you have said. Yes, that's what you have said.
Very good. Yes.
Now,
yes.
I'm asking you. Already you saw what happened in Kawambo. Is that a sign of putting the opposition together? Even what is happening in Petaoke, is that a way of putting the opposition together? In my view, I don't think that Edgar Lungu is going to pull this one. He's not going to do it. And that is my view. And leave me to it. Don't tell me, leave Edgar Lungu alone. It is my view. You say your view, I will respect it. Don't tell me what I should do.
But when Mr. President, when you are talking about
speak your mind. Speak your mind. It's your opinion.
An opinion. My mind is that when I'm making an opinion, I should make an opinion based on principles, and not based on people's rights. That it doesn't work like that.
You are infringing on my right by telling me stop talking about Edgar Lungu. You are infringing on my right.
I've stopped. Exactly. Surely I withdraw.
Yes.
I withdraw. My point is that it is an infringement to ask Lungu, whose right he's got, to stay away from politics. It's unfair for anyone, not you, not me, anybody. If he thinks he can enjoy that right, let that person enjoy it. That is my point. Just like you have told me, I cannot tell you that don't say this, don't say that, because it's within your powers and within your opinions.
I like that.
I thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you.
This is how I think it should be. Yes. So if you are discussing, at least remove ACO from your statement. Just to state on your principles.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Is this Mr. Tayagi?
Yes, please. Please speak up so that we can hear you quickly.
Okay, first thing first. Allow me to thank you for that program, and we really appreciate it. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Yeah, the issue that you have brought, for me, I think it's a little bit late. For me, my understanding is that ECL is not fighting the president. No, I think it's the issue to do with the economy. And if you are to see how the state of the economy is, that's the biggest challenge which is in the country. For me, I would advise you that you would rather focus so much and advise the president to focus on the economy. The biggest opposition that the president HH is having is actually the economy itself. So this energy of targeting ECL is a very innocent person. Advise the president. You know, few as we are speaking, it's now at 34 kwacha. Where are we going? So that energy advise the president to put the house in order. You'll be doing a very good service. Thank you.
Wait a minute, sir. I totally agree with you. You are very right. But you see, politics as it is, unfortunately, it is not as straightforward as, ordinary, or as you want to put it. Politics, that is just the nature. And this is not only happening with the Hakainde Hichilema. It used to happen even with the Edgar Lungu himself. It even used to happen even with other governments, including Mwanawasa. My point why I am saying Edgar Lungu should resign, or why I'm talking about Edgar Lungu, is that at the moment, Edgar Lungu is not giving that challenge to the UPND. Is not giving that challenge to the UPND. And I can give you reasons why I'm saying he's not giving that challenge. Number one, Edgar Lungu himself, his family, his entire family has been ransacked by UPND. And Edgar Lungu has failed to fight. Number two, the party, the PF, as we speak, there is no PF. There is no PF. And Edgar Lungu has not put up a fight to defend that party. Number three, we started the issue of a Alebwe agenda. And that Edgar Lungu did not put up a spirited fight to sustain that Alebwe agenda. Number four, we had the issue of eligibility. And that issue of eligibility, Edgar Lungu did not fight to make sure that justice is done. So, with all that, and then him remaining in power, other leaders who can be able to push and put a challenge on this government to change the economy, they are not able to come up because they are looking at Edgar Lungu. And Edgar Lungu, from my point of view, is not putting that pressure on this government to address those economic issues. And that is why I'm saying, let him move out so that other people can come up and challenge this government to change the economy. Have you gotten my point, sir?
I've gotten you clearly, but what I can tell you is that the way the situation is, it's very difficult because it's the Zambians who are feeling the impact. And even for you, I would advise also you maintain some level of consistency. You know, to fight a government, it's something that you also need to do your mathematics very well. And I do not think Edgar has enough experience. He knows he was in government for 7 years. He's not a pushover. So even though you want to advise,
why do you say it's not a pushover?
Exactly the state
Why do you say it's not a pushover? Tell me,
and
show
even
me.
when you
Listen,
think he's
wait
not
a minute.
doing anything,
Wait a
he's
minute.
doing his mathematics.
Okay, show me
You
where
will
Edgar
see,
Lungu
you
is.
wait.
Show me.
But
Show
on
me.
your part, maintain some level of consistency.
Listen, show
It's
me.
not
Show me
those
where
who
Edgar Lungu
got
has
Zambia
done.
to get independence, they were not cowards. And Edgar is not a coward. That's my point.
Okay, show me where his brevity. Show me. Show me his brevity. Show me to say here. Show me his brevity.
In the paper of analysis, if you had maintained some level of consistency,
show
the
me
projects that
where
you start.
Edgar Lungu brought up some bravery. Show me. One.
My friend,
one.
give it time.
One. Give me one. Even when he was in power, show me one. One situation to say here, Edgar Lungu stood up, show some bravery. Show me one.
PND is the brand new party. So if you're a strategist, you need...
Guys, I mean, I don't want to discuss the personality of Edgar Lungu, but really, let's face it. Guys, hello?
Hello, Mr. Tayari.
Yes, yes.
This is Longwan speaking from Copper Belt.
Yes, yes.
I think even for me, the opposition hasn't been serious. This is we've wasted so much time to talk about just one man, Mr. Lungu, even when we know that this person will be banned by the UPND government. I think when you look at the economic fundamentals at this time, just worldwide, not just in Zambia, it favors the opposition. If the opposition can become strong, it's very easy to beat the UPND in 2026. But if you continue just playing like this, but 2026 next year, it won't work. So let's try to work so hard to ensure that we organize ourselves and then say we are going to beat the UPND. Otherwise, we say where we are going, it will be very easy for UPND to win the election next year. I submit.
Thank you. Hello?
Hello, Mulisani Watayari.
At least we have a female voice. Nice, Cabanero.
Okay, I'm calling from Muchiranga.
Yes.
This is my second time calling on this program.
Okay.
Watayari, nataka kulanda pele ya reconciliation. It's a good thing, but kumona kwanji, ba president wenu wapo mwanjini. I don't think kuti bachite fintu ukulingana kufuba pasi pa mtima wabo. Bali ba vindictive sana. Because even gonna tell example, money last time mwalela ndati mwali sambuku balandira thinking maybe ama cases yenu yala map. But tatu achitike efyo. Mwamonenika. Baka ba mikonka you ended up uko kwine muji. Olo ineri asiyabana babo siumo bakala bakonka batayari mark my words. So inende muna kwati kule kache cause you know tetu patisho muntu forgiveness ifira masukumu indeche kachi efo ningalanda ko batayari ni mwandini pakushikuwewe katuishe efo mule imona imwe but
so mfani mai ndefo kumipusha kweli pusho ngachako ati muleba no munove okay ero wamona tumunobe na kwatapo amako kuchira icha wama pochinshi kuchita continue lubuli mpaka kuipaya o walekako so that maybe at least achefia ko kupose nkonya.
Okay, apo kutina konka kuli bakola bachilanda pokulanda chi balungu tesi bafumepo fya papelesa ti bafumapo because na balanda tabani eligible balungu is a factor. So apata ni mufutukeze to abatekanishishave na beshiba bakulu so barechita.
So mailonga
because so far ngadalolesha okay mwabatayali kuli abama opposition yabalipo banda bina membe abende kalava ndibesa mwingalanda pwati uyu kuchayiminina ata replace balungu kaidi mlanda ti balungu besonto omuntu afudeshe afuma, which is not possible.
So moneni ine first of all natampira kuliyo kwati va HH babalekeko icho ninsumine echo mulelanda echo ndebero kwati va church leaders vaingira pofidia so that vachitako mitigate echo nde tina ine chakwe vati ukukunta nchituleya since bahaka inde ichilema na vakwatishapo amaka as long as valungu vali muma politics he will keep on fighting him even more ferociously bakakosa sana okulwa valungu bantu vali muma politics ero nangu vavachite fintu omfadekani mpusha man ero nangu vavachite fintu bantu vali muma politics abantu bambichika shupo okulandako bakalaye bati ma politics no mbanga chakwati na waleka elo bahaka inde ichilima vakonka abantu bakeba umunove naleka wanshule konkela at least fika omfuikako no mbanga bali muma politics fika shupa. That is my point on the issue akobati yo tabakabalekeko mwanfa
na mushesho nderandire cho atayali moneni balungu tabali muma politics walikera almost 2 years. Bali ndambo kuba pokinga bale bapokinga paka baisamba politics. Nomba imwe eto mlembo nati apa kuti babaleka.
Okay nkashiyandi.
Ni confidence mkwetemu.
Okay umfweni nkashiyandi. Na labwekera kuliye mwala nati balungu bali kere 2 years tabali muma politics. And I know a number of people are saying this. Now let me just say the truth, Let me say the truth for the goodness. Because I'm talking to you, my sister, I respect you so much. Let me tell you, after balungu balusa my elections, balungu bali dembele nkarata yako bachita resign. Batwala na kukabinet. After batwala ile nkarata kukabinet, efo batampile no kubapela ma benefits yabo as a former head of state. Ichakoselepo chinshi, ichakoselepo ni ichimayo. Ile balungu bachita resign ku cabinet kulya bayikala kungandata balelanda but still more bali shere ni ba president ba PF ku registra kulya amashina yabo okoyali kumbali ba UPN bale foko bati ba Edgar Lungu filafine bale mbele nkalata ku cabinet bale mbele nkalata na ku registra of society kwe bati ishinaliandi difumieni po pali ba PF teine president wa PF nomba balungu tabachitire echo iyo tabachitire echo era nomba mwamwe kulaba konka so I'm saying it clearly here that time when Balungu was quiet, it is not that he had completely come out of politics by the fact that he remained president. Like filovine inendi ndikunse ya chalo but ingamwa ako registrar pa economic and equity party nine president so te chumuntu alanda tiyo tayari te president chimo chinana balungu nangu tabale landa but as long as vali pa registrar of society as a politician haka inde ichilema alefo kwa watu batashani bafuma pile tabafu minepo kuli kuba konka mwangu ufama
nomba batayali nomba bakainda babene nisambushi bakwete yakupera ma conditions balungu is a citizen of Zambia mwalanda ukuba konka kuba pera ma conditions that no stop politics
mwalanda wina sana
takwaba batayali na imwe
awe chibi sana mayo na
shini era 40 nali umfire ba PF balandiyaki balelodela bakwate convention era batulo mupando. He was not in active politics balungu.
Yeah, but number my own friend. It didn't say that she na rienderemo. If you mwalanda point na lako nkaponi, imwaebo kwebati. Va HH tawakwete nsambia kwebati yo leka. And I think that is what another caller also said, that he has got a right, and I agree. He has got a right, and he can choose when to retire or not to retire. The issue is that politics by nature it's like that. Politics by nature it's like that, and nganau kwa tamaka you can actually defeat even those who are in power. A good example is Trump eri afumirepo alefo kuwera bali mukonka but because he had the strength He managed to overcome and won the election. Now, when you look at Balungu, Mukumona Kwandi, Balungu cannot be able to put up that fight. And what I'm preventing in Kashiandi, Fiakoba Timairo, to comfort Balungu Badima sales. Budabushi to comfort Baesta Lungu na Wakaka. Efondech to prevent. And these things might come. As long as Balungu is still in politics, they may come.
Anyway, now for your new opinion, but in the England, the Christian Shava, whether Balungu, Mama politics, by HHF, that's what I can condemn you. Money never to buy Fungonivanga, by GBM,
it's true.
Niba nani. Tava, you know, what got tomorrow about Tavaquato Querela, bitterness, you know. So whether Balungu Kunganda, Basile, still you be followed.
Okay, so
when can if you tend to manifest over Ecovara, Fica. Let's take one about the
Not hello? Very good woman, wonderful woman. Ever 3 4. Hello? Hello?
Mr. Chilufia.
Yes, sir. Hello?
But Happy New Year and compliments of the season to you and the family.
Thank you very much.
Mkwai. Ndamikonka sana ifo kuno for when Zambia mono diaspora. Na tarafa feel kuipusha because I think we get lost in the details of all these things, not only in Zambia, but as Africans. Since before we are a constitutional democracy, if you define democracy, you will find Ugutila. People is the key word. So, Avena Zambia, for example, if one day to refer to a first world nation, Finch vale fwaya, nani vale fwaya, ni Chilufya tayali, niba Membe, niba Edgar Lungu, niba HH, because them for narrative yagwati, NHIAMA politics. Okay, NHIAMA politics, it has worked to IAMA first world nations. And if you observe, Kwadibefia lobbying Shanshan, but the support Macharala Nadia Kumulanda, I don't have power. Meaning monetary. You have the power if people want you, Mr. Tayal. You don't need the money. If people want you, then AMA sponsors will come. Aid will come, Nefia. It's not about the money. I think you've gotten it all wrong as Zambians, also as Africans. But even we started, some of us started in China. You know, Politburo. Of 1.5 billion people, got the highest political body, China got 24 seats. 7 people make decisions. Those 7 people are telling $1 trillion. They will never sell their country or any of their natural resources. Never. They will die defending. If we're amongst ourselves, how many can do that? You are a good example. At least you fought in Zambia. You're in exile because you love your country. Maybe if the Zambian people voted for you, you would work for them. I think we should be trying to wake the Zambian people up because Nam Africans, because Malanda Tau Muntuna Matama, we are Amakaya de Makaya Bantu, Makaya Makaya.
My brother, I really appreciate you. What you are saying. What you are saying is very true. What you are saying is very true. But unfortunately, when you come on the grounds, when you are in the political battle, things don't work like the way mathematics works. It doesn't work out like that. And that's
why before we are third world countries.
No. Wait a minute.
Because that's why we're honest. Do we even understand the democracy?
No, wait a minute.
Until the time took us to understand.
Wait a minute, my brother. You don't just talk about the third world. Look at what happened to Trump. Are you telling me that was democracy? Look at how many cases was Trump loaded with? Were those cases genuine?
The establishment, hypocritical Democrats, the American people are seeing through them.
They have seen through.
Look at Trump.
But yes, the issue
as the
is
support of the American people, white males voted for Trump like no man's business. As to the blacks, we're always crying, moody victim, who do black.
No, but my brother, the point is, the nature of politics. That's what I'm talking about. They loaded those cases on Hakainde Hichilema or on Donald Trump. Donald Trump had to fight through, using politics to get back. It is the same thing that we are talking about in our country. And this is why I'm saying that when I look at Lungu, he doesn't have the capacity to fight back. And at the end of the day, we might lose the old man. That is basically my point.
I understand and I appreciate, because we only have one living former president, which is very sad. Yeah, but which political witch hunt, anyway,
it's there.
If the Zambian people are comfortable with the UPND and Hakainde Hichilema's leadership and their lives are better than even Lungu, let it be. But he in a witch hunt, Lungu wali wachita boom stadium. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
No, so we can understand how he feels, but this is not about Hakainde. It's not about even Bachusha Tayali or Lungu. It's about Zambia, the Zambian people.
Yeah.
I hope mukwate narrative yakola chita abantu mulebe that this is your power. All of that time we chant ama political mingala tomulandoko over Bananshan. It's about the people. Thank you, my brother, and Happy New Year. I hope one day mkawa president and don't sell the nation.
No, not at all. But before you go, you are saying we should educate people. I want you to also remember that, you see, educating people takes a lot. I mean, for example, it's about the level of education. Some people might not be able to understand some of these issues. Secondly, it's an issue of poverty. Survival comes before principle. Unfortunately, survival comes before principle. So sometimes situations, when people are too poor, they are vulnerable, they are manipulated. So, yes, it's the people, but what is their status? What is their level of understanding issues? These are the challenges that I, for one, as a politician, I struggle with. Thank you, my brother.
I totally agree, but Zambian population is growing. So we are on your side whenever I check on this mindset. Let's do this. Let's do this together, but let's encourage our people. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And that is the issue. I'm a politics, issue. I struggle with these issues personally. And even as a Christian, I struggle with these issues. Sometimes, you want to tell people, do this, but unfortunately, people, we are having by-elections. At the moment, you wonder, how can UPND be winning by-elections? How can they be winning by-elections? It is because of the situation under which people are living. UPND is going to buy off. UPND is buying off people to vote for them because really they have nothing that they can point to. But because they have the resources and the people need those resources, they will go for them. And this is not just for the people on the lower level. Even big people. Some of these politicians, some of them who are even ministers and whatever. Look how they behave because they want to survive. Hello?
Yeah, President Shan.
Winner, Shan.
Winner. This is Innocent, calling you from South Africa. President Nami Konka winner sana from Beirut. Konka winner sana. Balungu for extra. Nimi Konka win. I remember Mare pushing agenda where the point all that. And Ramdana Bafio Baling Loku Visa in open and push that agenda away in the moment of support Yangira Poshidia.
Full force.
But from the look of things, and what Ramdala is doing now is he's wasting time, Yama opposition, to team up with a Panga Mundo or at Akemini 2026 Mamoni. So, your point, Mona pushing and then they conquer we know, the area of Lungu pull out and sit back the better for the opposition, Mamone. Navikatirira fe kupawa, navikatirira kupawa, itafire womba. It will give HH a very easy way to go. Easy wino. So 2026 akesa senda fe pambare fe kwa.
Straight.
Kapiteno kupita.
Straight. And that is my issue. That is my issue.
Yes. So the Lungu releases that opposition, they should basari omuntu okay. Unite the better money. So the longer the more they are doing harm to the opposition in Zambia. And Wamdala 30 can't fight HH. That's the fact. 30 in whichever way he can't. Anyway, that is my submission.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
It's not about hating Edgar Lungu. It's not about taking away the rights of Edgar Lungu. It's just, just the way things are. Muntu wandiari kosa. Politics they have. Hello?
Batayari.
Mkwai.
Mwabombeni.
Mkwai mwabombeni.
Mkwai foto wabomba fe wino. Batayari ndefo okulanda pali nalanda pa fintu fitatu. Nalanda pali issue ya Lungu mkwangu fyanya. Ndande na pali issue ya economy. Ero ndande na pali the candidature ya PF o ya tonse. But chulufa tayari imamuli mwexao politically. Many of people ama Zambians na bena bali mwexao economically. Umulandi wakweba atina bamole fintu muzambia tafirondorwe kitafiwe mena pa nono na pati pashali. Ine ndexta wanda pamulandi wa Gen Z eo twakwata iyi generation tukwete muzambia. Bushe nga twakwata ama youths aba pali fituka ya kuisa ba youth 2026 nga yafika nga mwatupera imu batonse mutupere right candidate tufuye tuke main numbers, make sure that tufunye po current government ile tungula because natumata pani file chitika muri government batali ndifo kula ndo mufuma chumi na tumuno kufuma muna 1964 bambitu wale mfoko feyali ministry ukuisa afika lelo pale mapati yonse ya teka po party iya afiro okuteka ni UPND ba youth abali ku TikTok abali ma social media zibonse umule mfira 2026 nga ya Africa. Let's stand up in numbers tukayevote, make sure tuileka i government ikonkanye po UPND ukuteka because nibanga abantu abalachulira balenda free education abatupera free education but I need for kunyeba that is not free education. That is not free education. We pay tax. So we pay school fees through our tax. The government is busy using taxpayers' money to pay school fees. And Bambokulanda Tio tulepera abantu ama free education. Takwa free education in Mozambique mwikawepwa. Ngamwaya kwa America na mwaya kufero fimi kuma Canada. Yeko ba free education not Mozambique. Bale ba mfie mpesha ma taxpayers' money.
Okay. Next point.
So tufuwa ireni candidate muti tonse 2025 na tuamba. Tulefuwa 2026 tukwate candidate muli tonse.
Mkwai. Not total. Wow. Well, it has been a long one. This has been a long one, and I think we end here. In summary for me, one thing is that I appreciate a number of people that have come with very good reasoning, and stating, the rights that look, Edgar Lungu has his rights. Why not? If he wants to continue. I appreciate that point very much. Unfortunately, the reality of politics is such that Imingalato is always employed. It's always employed and it's everywhere around the world. Everywhere around the world, including in Britain. Including in Britain. America is a good example. We saw how Trump was labeled a criminal, and today is a president-elect, and all those cases squashed. So it's very difficult. And even Lungu himself, when he was in government, he also employed Mingalato. That's a fact. So really, we should be realistic and face this as it is. Even myself, when I'm here, I'm telling you, I do understand, you know, the UPND. I do understand. I know it's human rights, but at the end of the day, politics cover. If not politics cover, politics they have. Then, why I'm saying, Lungu, let him resign, it is because really is barring from other people from coming up. Barring other people from coming up. People are scared to come out and campaign because Edgar Lungu is there. And this issue of saying, no, let Edgar Lungu appoint, this one is a huge responsibility on Lungu. And it's going to be very difficult for Lungu to choose one person. And really, knowing the character of Lungu, I don't know if he will manage to do it. But even as he is doing that, I am feeling that it will just bring division. Because if he's going to appoint whoever he's going to appoint, the other person is going to say, why not me? If he's going to appoint me, Given Lubinda will say, but look, I've been looking after this party. I've been toiling for this party. Why not me? If, given Lubinda, Mpundu will be like, why? I've been toiling for this party. I've done so much for this party in parliament. Kumakoti, why not me? And if you appoint to Mpundu, Kato Mtoto Kafua will say, why not me? I've been doing this, I've been loyal and whatever. Why not me? And so on and so forth. If he goes and chooses the Hari Kalaba, the people in PF will be like, why are you appointing from outside? Why are you appointing Kalaba? What about me? And so on and so on. It will be difficulty. And I don't think Lungu will be able to put all of them together and manage. I don't think he'll be able to do it. I don't want to, again, to go into his personality, Lungu. I don't want to go into it. But really, Lungu doesn't look at a person and tell the person straight to their face. He doesn't. And that, for me, it's not very good. It's not very good for a leader. It's not good for a leader. A leader must be ready to confront people. Among so many, you must be able to say this, and this is the direction that we are going. PF is where it is today, where Mao Sampa came and got it. I believe it's Lungu. If Lungu had taken the leadership, Mao Sampa's situation wouldn't have come up. And even now, where we are now, if Lungu had good negotiating skills, leadership qualities, Mao Sampa would have been brought back. They were shaking hands. What were they doing? When they were shaking hands and taking pictures, what were they doing? How come he has failed to bring back Mao's? So you need somebody that can come over and take charge of all these situations that I'm talking about. Somebody must come up and take charge, put people together, restore PF, and even that Tonse, let it really be a rebrand. A rebrand, not where you have the same people that were surrounding by Edgar Lungu when he was in power. No, you need to rebrand it. People must see different faces. You see? So that's why I'm saying let him resign, because really, let's face it, I think he is not going to help us. Plan B. What will that plan B be? When we have got a track history of failure from the time that he was in power and now in opposition, what will this plan B be? What magic will it be? I don't have confidence about it. And at the end of the day, I strongly believe that Hakainde Hichilema will keep on putting pressure on Edgar Lungu. And I don't think he can be able to counter. So far, he has failed to counter. He's more vulnerable. So, from my point of view, let him just step aside. so that, at least we can negotiate, the church can come in and negotiate this. I know people are saying, he might not leave him. Yes, but at least in another Mamu, at least people will be able to say, but look, your friend has stopped, why are you still following him? At least people would say that. That is my point. I know it's very difficult when people are emotionally charged in favor of somebody. It's very difficult to convince them. But I am making my points, and I know time will vindicate me. I am very sure time will vindicate me. One day, you will walk through these conversations and you will say, Tayari said it. A number of things that I said in the past, they have come to pass. This one, which I'm talking about, will come to pass. One day, it will come to pass and you will remember me. May God bless you. Happy New Year. And we'll talk again on Sunday. Good night.